say shit. We ain't scared if you kick us, nigga. Like, fuck, I don't need to be in that nigga league. Like, I got no physical ties to that nigga. Like, I can get in the league. It's just, I don't know, bro. I don't, yeah.
Welcome to Tallahassee,
I just like to see that
Florida,
nigga
and Doak
not a
Campbell
condition
Stadium,
in the
home to
league.
some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the
his whole team a little different.
will be rocking this place. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Boston College Eagles offense takes the field to start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Hey, no cap. Was that league I joined when I was Baylor? Was that nigga the commissioner too?
I think so.
Baylor, when I was the Bears.
They'll try the run.
And you were
not a whole lot of room
he was
there. 3
commissioner
yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Boston College right back to the line. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
In the playoffs for something. And then it gave, because I was supposed to play him, and they gave me the dub because he wasn't there no more, and it bumped me to the Super Bowl to play you.
Yeah.
Same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
I don't remember what happened, but I definitely remember what you're talking about.
Games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution.
I want my fourth one against them.
Big time.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
My fourth one against that. Then
on the run from inside his own 5.
Shit evens out the playing
field. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida State's offense headed on to the field. Now first look at them today.
No, that was Florida.
One thing to watch. Can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush?
Oh, yeah, I would have said
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's...
Oh, look out, there he goes! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. The Seminoles want to move quickly.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
He ain't gonna do it.
And he will score! Touchdown, Florida State!
And I told y'all before it's even happening.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. All tied up in just about 7.
You see that Foley just put up, right?
What'd he say?
Should Blank be able to keep team or something?
And
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that line.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On second down, he'll let it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't enough free for a fumble.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Using the quick game. Open space at the 25. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, the defense dialed up the blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward.
Hey,
let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow.
2 niggas on a visit, right?
Yep.
Boston College
does the first nigga benefit from the second nigga shit too? Because I only see he doesn't.
No, it's only the second nigga that benefits from it.
On the move, it's Gibson. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too.
I'm like, bro, I need this, bro. This 5-star, bro. This nigga got
make a big play.
96 throwing power, 86, 85,
an excellent vision
93,
to find running room there and make a really good pickup
96 acceleration.
Put a stop to it.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position.
You're not standing on his shit like a
Think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden.
It's only if it's convenient for him.
A difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Noles.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
PAT unit on the field.
That's good.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup.
Bro, niggas said we take a poll and everything, but we didn't take a poll on wear and tear.
Has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that
one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I love when defensive linemen play with this type of awareness. You knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the quarterback, so he slows the rush down, IDs and finds out where the QB is, and gets his big old paws up in the air to battle.
Poll about wear and tear.
Quickly complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Bro, how do I get a plus bonus for my fucking what's it called? For my I can only get it for a wide receiver? What's today? Oh shit. Today's the 23rd, right? I gotta go get my thing. Did you move the ticket over here, Haley? Alright.
The aerial assault continues.
I'm like, do not.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal.
Too many niggas. Got too many niggas on the visit.
He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
I needed a lineman.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, so I don't
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense.
Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Niggas ref is so retarded.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're just about ready to kick it away. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
You know,
this nigga Griffith's retarded, bro. I swear to God. This nigga said, oh, so that means I can go to South Carolina. No, dumb fuck. You would want to go to...
Number 17.
Fucking idiot. What a fucking dumbass.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He makes the connection. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy.
And he'll make the catch at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida State. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Dobbs. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They'll give it to the back. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Come on, who do I want to put this last 5 on?
On the return, it's Gibson. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention.
Will it benefit me?
In the film room, because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's going to pass on second
Do it
down.
again.
Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, no! And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, even making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down. Boston College wants to play fast. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
You watch baseball, Pitt?
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet. When you're in the pocket,
you only want
open, don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
That goddamn rich.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great job
setting the
they cheat, but where I want to sit, nigga, they not cheat.
Quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable.
You know what?
Feel that pressure.
You damn right.
On the ground. That's why they
damn right. I want to be on top of the dugout or right behind the fucking plate. I'm not finna sit in no fucking 3 fucking flights of stairs in center field.
He's getting a lot of work.
Fourth time
he's punted tonight.
I'd rather do what I'm doing now. Watch this bitch right now.
He's looking for a running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
Bro, I was going to ask you if you're trying to go to the Astros
game. To get that offensive spear flaming. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get a
I ain't got no problem with going to Houston. He talking about going in December, bro. Like, niggas got kids.
But I do think this is a situation
that's really a bad time to travel.
Yeah.
October to February is the worst time to travel.
Yeah. Like, but you,
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then Valentine's Day.
But that most people, you can tell people that don't travel on a regular basis, not talking about him like that, but you, like, you can tell, like, that's a bad time to travel, bro.
That's when tickets are the highest, nigga.
You feel what I'm saying?
I worked at the airport, nigga. I knew December, November, man, not have to take off, nigga, because we expected 30,000 every day.
And I'm talking about they be every flight packed, bro, for no reason.
What? No fucking reason, nigga. And I be thinking, I'm like, what's also so fucking special? Nigga got niggas coming here, bro.
Every flight packed.
Defense did a great job.
Especially, it's terrible down here because Circuit Americas be down here at that time. F1 race. They always be around November, December when they be down here.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Like,
not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty sitting right at the line of scrimmage. Might be offsides against
all
the defense.
My niggas ain't got no users on them but me.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the gun, looking for a man. Throws toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Just like
quarterback wants to throw on second down. On the run, still looking. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I wouldn't even pay that man no attention,
bro. He gets the interception and finally run out of bounds.
You know, here's my hot topic, bro. This is my hot topic. That nigga at USC is dog shit.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up.
Because I watched that Notre Dame game, and I've beaten the living breaks off of Notre Dame, and I'm talking about, like, it wasn't a game after the fourth quarter. Them niggas was having a game.
He was looking for some running room.
But I think his homeboy is good. Oh, wow. Rangers, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field.
Wow, bro. We done gave up 2 runs.
Going to the run to start this second half. Nifty run there. Pick up of 6 out to the 25.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Gets away from one. Finds room. And they...
Hold on, I might be able to. Damn, proximity to home is crazy.
Pick. Wow.
That proximity to home is fucking me up.
We might need to put another picture in. This nigga is shit in the bed, bro.
He's not ready either. God damn it. Like a fucking sitting duck right now. Let me see. If he tackles ready. Oh. Would be it. Yep, he's ready. He's ready.
On the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They believe they can run right here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Boston College right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle.
Hit the afterburners, kid.
The
defense got caught that time, and they finally get it on the ground with the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
You picked your
he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Nigga.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion.
I got all my shit on the people I need.
Man, at this point, they'll reboot.
But hell no.
Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants.
I'm gonna say that shit too.
Getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on
him.
That'll pay some.
That man don't listen to me no way, bro.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
The Seminoles are rolling down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Trying to get to it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense.
Why you arguing with somebody that hadn't even been in the league, bro?
Bro, I'm not. It to be zone. Instead, they lock him up.
This so everybody can see that.
Everybody won. They get the incompletion now, setting up 4th.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks and 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Quick strike complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Boston College wants to play fast.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz.
He's loose down the middle.
It is over 40 pitches.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow. Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays, baby.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Still running up the 40. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Hit as he throws. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down coming up. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intention.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to look.
And the defense makes a play.
Bro, did this nigga just tell you to leave?
The Noles will hustle to the line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is...
Pulls it in on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
I'm not complaining.
Got some room.
If you're gonna make a rule, make everybody abide by it. Don't try to switch it up whenever it's not convenient for your family.
And how about this offense?
Like, that's all I'm saying, bro. Everybody should have a fair playing scale, bro. You made niggas say, oh, they can't get this team. Why the fuck can your family member get it? That's not right, bro. That's not how life works, nigga. That's all I'm saying. I can give 2 fucks if he's the team. I'm still gonna belt to ass his ass, man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going up top on first down. Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
Bro, so you finna kick me because I'm stating something that's true? Come on now, be for real.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Like, at the end of the day, that nigga, bro, what?
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They're going to throw it again. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game.
Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back. It's O'Neal. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, no! And the pummeling has started.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Dobbs. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Gets it out fast. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Snap in the shotgun. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Slings it downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent team.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And this one splits the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and